Finally, after a week off of NHL Oilers hockey, we're back, and I couldn't be more excited. Welcome back to another Willy Weighs In. This is game number 7 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Winnipeg Jets. Now, this game gets off to a weird start. The puck is bobbling, there's some missed passes. It looks like players are getting used to this game again. The first half of this period, not great. It's a little bit of wobbly pop out there. Honest to God, Mike Smith makes a couple huge saves, and then all of a sudden, things start to click. We get the second line of Keaton Haas, Kyler Yamamoto, and Dominic Cahoon. They start clicking. Cahoon makes a beautiful pass up to a Kyler Yamamoto, who speeds past the defender in a breakaway, dekes out Hellebuck, who does manage to get a pad on the ground and stop the shot. Not too much later after, we get an Alex Chiasson breakaway. He does a little deke, backhand, Hellebuck stops it. Hellebuck's on fire. Devin Shore gets a really good chance, makes the save. He is standing on his head. Mike Smith is standing on his head. This has been a goaltender's battle. There has been some really good chances from both teams. We had a power play for the Oilers near the end of the period. Andrew Kopp took a tripping penalty. You know what? We got a couple decent shots there. We had a Tyson Berry shot from the point. They're working their magic on the power play, the Oilers. They don't score. The period ends 0-0, but we're looking good throughout the lineup. We got Connor McDavid, Draisaitl, and Puljujarvi on that first line. Puljujarvi is a horse. He seems to quietly find his place. He back checks well. McDavid looks unreal. He makes players on the opposite team look like pylons. Once he gets that puck on a string, look out, because that boy is going to score, and Winnipeg, it is not going to look good. Great first period. Excited that Oilers hockey is back. Glad they didn't play last night, because I think they would have laid a thumping on a very hurting Vancouver squad. You know, aside from this game, thank goodness JT Miller spoke up. You know, that virus is crushing that team. They would have been able to ice, 14 players? It would not have been good. And just to get the games in, glad the NHLPA stepped in and they got that game postponed. Anyways, great first period. I'm looking forward to the rest. Two more periods, folks. What's going to happen? Second period, it's a lot of back and forth, but once the Oilers get their feet under them again, things start picking up. We get a power play, and on that power play, McDavid gets the puck to Tyson. I will bury that puck, and he does so. Oilers are up 1-0. They get some more chances like that throughout the period. Hellebuck is standing on his head. This game should be 5-0 for the Oilers, or perhaps 5-2, but Mike Smith is keeping everything out of the net so far as well. It is a 1-0 game going into the third period. It's been quick. All these lines have been playing so well. Even the third line, I was like, you know, if I were to pick a line that was not standing out right now, it's the third line. And then all of a sudden, Nygaard gets the puck in the offensive zone, and Cassian gets in there. He's playing pretty good. He's got a tip puck on net, too. He's playing better than he's played in a while this season, and they're just looking good. In the fourth line, Kyra, Chiasson, and Archibald. Unbelievable. Man, this team looks good. They do not look like the team from a week ago when they lost to the Flames. They look good, and I'm happy hockey's back. Third period coming. Third period hits, and Winnipeg gets a couple really good scoring chances. Mike Smith is there, though he picks up a redirect off the ice. He is in the zone, and then the first line gets the puck deep in the zone. McDavid has a no-look pass out front to an open Jesse Puljujarvi, who fires it. He fires it so hard, he goes down on one knee over the shoulder of Connor Hellebuck, roofs it, shelves it, puts the book back where it belongs in the library, and it is a 2-0 game for the Edmonton Oilers. A little later in the game, Oilers takes a dumb penalty. It's a cross-check off a face-off at center ice to Josh Archibald. Sit in the box, Oilers. Think about what you've done. You have done no good here. He's angry about the penalty. Of course, all hockey players are angry about the penalties they get called for, even if they're blatant. Anyways, the Oilers get back to work, and guess who? Tyson, I buried the puck once. I want to bury it again. Shoots it, and it's tipped in by Alex Chiasson. 3-0 Oilers. They shut it down in the third period for the rest of the game. Winnipeg doesn't get very many good chances at all. Mike Smith is on par. At one point, Hellebuck gets caught with the puck behind the net on a Winnipeg power play, and Jujhar Khaira comes, picks his pocket, and Connor's like, what in the Hellebuck just happened here? And Jujhar gets a shot, doesn't score, but man, this team looks good tonight. Wow. They shut down the Winnipeg Jets, who pulled their goalie with 3 minutes left in the game. The Oilers, of course, cannot score on the empty net because that's just what the Oilers do. And Mike Smith gets his, I believe, 42nd shutout of his career and third this season. He's been playing incredible, and he's 39 years old. He brings a fire and tenacity that this team needs in net, and he wants to compete. I think he's a great leader. And you know what? The Oilers looked good today, especially in their defensive zone. If a defenseman left the front of the net, there was another one there to help out and to cover up. They looked good. Winnipeg did not. And the Oilers' record improves against the Winnipeg Jets to 5-2 on the season. Glad to be back. I can't wait to do another Willy Weighs In. I guess we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. Share, spread the word, and watch the main pod with Baron, Ryan, and Sanjay and myself. Take care. This has been a Willy Weighs In.